Hey y'all, welcome back.
You are not going to believe what's been going on with us for the last several days.
It has been crazy. Absolutely mind-blowing.
And believe me, you're going to stick around. You're going to want to stick around to the end of this video to get the rest of the story.
So we had an unexpected little glitch.
Yeah, we didn't get the front end of this. Well, we really did. We were showing a trip on the road through Yellowstone.
Yeah, we were recording a Jeep cam through Yellowstone.
And it ended abruptly as we broke down at a stop sign when we stopped, and we couldn't start again.
Just out of the blue, no warning.
Nope, and...
But get this is unbelievable. So Yellowstone, if you haven't been here, is...
huge.
Ginormous.
Yes.
I mean, just huge. And we don't have cell service. And there's a lot of roads that are, not a lot of pull-off area and everything. And we had been exploring the whole day and no issues at all, no warnings from the Jeep. We, like you said, we stopped at a stop sign and that was it. Well, it was right across the street from the Canyon Service Center. They have about, I think, 5 maybe auto service centers.
In the entire park.
In the park. And luckily at Yellowstone Park service stations, I'm looking at a sign. Yellowstone Park service stations, YPSS. We were right across from the Canyon station, and wow, what luck.
Yeah, and we had a officer pull over, a ranger pull over right then. She got out of her car.
We had a couple other folks that offered to help also.
Yeah, but she and I first
yeah.
pushed it, and we had to go uphill at first to get it across the street. Couple guys joined in. We got it pushed into the station. Saved us a tow, and like you said, that could have been a $600 tow.
And this was Saturday evening.
Yes, Saturday evening, and then this is Monday now. And Sunday, they got it looked at. They knew what part they needed. They ordered it. It came in this morning.
So on Sunday, we were changing, moving campgrounds.
Yeah.
And so when we left the Bridge Bay campground, we just took the RV over to Old Faithful.
Parked in the parking lot.
Tons of parking.
Spent the whole day.
Yep.
Yeah, so
And then went over and checked into our Grants Village campground.
It ended up being no big deal. It could have been much, much worse.
Today it's ready to go.
It's ready to go. And we're going to be heading back. And by the way, we got a ride to our campground from here.
Thank you, Diane.
Thank you, Diane. And then we got a ride from
Grant Village. Rick brought us.
Rick brought us.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, Rick.
That's awesome. Fellow Texan.
Yeah, fellow Texan. That's awesome. And he got us back here, and because he brought us today, we finally saw the bison.
Yes.
On the way here. Oh my gosh, just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bison. They just kept going. We were wondering if we were seeing bison, but here and there, 1 or 2 here and there. We found the bison.
Yes, we did. So now we're going to load up and start working our way back. Maybe make a couple stops on the way. Grammy and Star are at the RV enjoying the day. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was 30 degrees last night, by the way, and this is August.
Yes, I mean, we're not used to this, but it wasn't bad.
No.
It is a dry, cold, unlike, in Texas where we have serious humidity. If it's 30 in Texas, you feel every bit of it.
Yes.
Here, it hasn't been bad.
That's right. But I want to say thank you to Steve and Eric and all the guys over here at the Canyon Station of the Yellowstone Park service stations. Thank you guys so much for getting us back on the road so quickly so we can get back to exploring the park.
That's right. See, here's this place. I'll show it to you. This is the back of it.
So when you're in Yellowstone and you need some work done, these are the guys to call. Top notch. All right, well, in RV life, things don't always go as expected. And this is one of those times.
It's one of those times we got a check engine light on the RV, and we're here in Grand Tetons.
And let me show you where we are.
And
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, but not all check engine lights are equal here or the same. This was a red check engine light that said stop. So we had to pull off. We're on the side of the highway. We got
Luckily, there's a little pull out here.
There's a pull out. We're safe. We got a hold of Cummins. We also got a hold of Tiffin. What was lucky, Tiffin was able to get us through the error code, so we know what it is. It has to do with the diesel exhaust system. Something needs to be replaced there, and so, but Cummins recommends us not going any further. They think now that the RV, if we start it back up, if you hear something, you're hearing the generator, because there's a plus about us having a Class A, that we have a generator, so at least we can be comfortable in our house. But Cummins said we should tow it because they think we're only going to be able to go 5 miles an hour, that it'll shut us down to 5 miles an hour from this.
And the nearest service center that's authorized is about 2.5 hours away.
Yep, and
so
we really thought it was going to be 4 hours away, which is the Cummins Center. But when we called Tiffin, they found an authorized dealer that's a little closer.
In Idaho Falls, Idaho, so we'll get to go into Idaho.
Yeah, hey, there's a plus. Have we ever been in Idaho?
We've never been in Idaho.
Okay, so here we come, Idaho. But we're going to come on a wrecker, unfortunately. Well, we'll be in the Jeep. Well, obviously we'll disconnect the Jeep. But we're going to be stuffed in the Jeep because now it's going to be me, Stacy, Grammy, and Star in the Jeep, but we can make it, and they said we could stay in their parking lot there.
Yep.
Because now it looks like by the time we're going to get it towed there, they're going to be real close to closing time, so I doubt they'll be able to get it done today, so they'll probably have to work on it first thing in the morning, hopefully.
But you know what? I mean, yes, this is inconvenient, but it's just time, really. I mean, you know, you got to these things are going to happen from time to time, and you can't let them stress you out. We're safe.
Yep.
We had a pull out. We had cell service, which we're very lucky for, because a lot of the areas we've been in lately, we haven't had cell service. So
yeah, so there's definitely pluses here. It could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
A guy told us a joke the other day, and the joke was, it kept on going, it could have been worse. And so this whole trip since then, we've been saying it could have been worse.
And remember, the Jeep broke down in Yellowstone.
Yeah.
But luckily, it was right across the street from a service center that was able to fix it. So it could have been worse.
So now both of our motorized vehicles have gone down on this trip.
In national parks.
In national parks, which really is not the preferential place to have engine trouble. But you know what? We're going to be okay. Now we have a solution. And on another positive note is that we're going to be covered under warranty. Either way, Tiffin's either going to cover it or Cummins is going to cover it. And they both have also said no matter what, whoever's issue it is, will pay the tow also. And that is significant. We're looking at about a $1,500 tow here. So, you know, thank goodness for warranties. Thank goodness for dealing with companies that will take care of you.
For sure.
So.
All right. So that's the update for now, and we'll let you know more
as it happens.
As it unfolds.
So as part of our deal here, we figured we unhook the Jeep, and we're going to go ahead and fill the Jeep up, because now the Jeep's our only running vehicle, and once the wrecker gets here, literally we're just right down the street, and they're not going to be here for another at least hour and a half.
And it's 120 miles up to where we're going approximately. So
yeah, so we're going to make sure the Jeep is full of gas, so that won't be an issue. And We got it figured. I'll probably go with the wrecker guy in the wrecker. Stacy and Mom and Star will go in the Jeep and follow behind us. Yep. So, you know, we kind of got this thing figured out. Hopefully, we probably won't get there in time for them to fix it today, but they've told me that they could get on it in the morning. So hopefully we can get back on the road sometime tomorrow. But we'll be able to stay in the RV tonight, is what they said, in their parking lot.
Not exactly the way we plan to visit Idaho for the first time and spend our first night in Idaho.
Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is.
We're gonna be in the RV, so we'll get a new sticker.
Woo!
Just a weird way. So we'll keep bringing you along and give you updates as they happen. And you know what? Now we're gonna get some Cokes and see if they have sandwiches here in this gas station, just so we have something to eat.
I'm so hungry I could eat a sandwich from a gas station. What movie's that from?
I think it was sushi from a gas station.
No, it was a sandwich from
Oh, was it? Okay, well. Oh, that was a commercial, sushi from a gas station. That's right, okay. Well, we thought we'd give you a little update. You can see we're sitting in the RV a little over 3 hours after we called the wrecker service and had that all set up. We thought we better call them again. And come to find out, they had misscheduled it, and they scheduled it for tomorrow. Not really what we wanted to hear, but we were able to change their mind immediately to go ahead and get somebody dispatched as quickly as possible. So they supposedly, and we feel a little more confident because we talked to the driver this time, that they are on the way and are coming directly here. Mind you, they are still 3 hours away. So hopefully here in 3 hours they'll come. They have to bring 2 guys, which we appreciate that because we want to make sure they do it right and tow it right. So one of us can't go in the wrecker, so we all will be crammed into the Jeep. Yes, the 3 of us and Star as well. But that's okay. We'll follow the driver, and we've already contacted the place that's going to work on the RV. So they're going to leave us in front of that repair facility. So we're going to stay the night in the RV. And kind of, I guess, luckily, it's like attached to a
Flying J.
A Flying J, they said. So we're familiar with Flying J's, get gas there quite often at Flying J's, so at least they'll have something to eat there because, you know, other than what we have in the RV, which isn't a lot right now.
Yeah,
and
we had actually planned to, you know, stop along the way.
And get stuff this time. So we'll go ahead and be able to eat there tonight, I guess. We'll have a trucker's dinner. And we'll enjoy our time with the truckers in the trucker parking lot, I think. It's kind of attached to this place. So tomorrow morning, they're supposed to come out and meet us and hopefully take it in. And let's just hope they get it fixed tomorrow. That's not guaranteed because if it's something where they don't have a part, we're probably going to have to wait a little bit longer. But we'll see what happens, and we'll keep you up to date and with what's going on. But I mean, at least there's a plan, at least we have a place to go, and at least it's our home. So where we're going to, we're in our home, we can stay there. We've been boondocking 21 out of the last 22 days anyway.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, so what's another day, or 2, or even 3. Who knows? We don't yet, but we're going to hang in there, and we're going to bring you along for the adventure.
And it is an adventure.
And it is an adventure. So stay tuned. Our wrecker's coming, and believe it or not, right when he comes, they're trying to stripe the road. I've never seen anything like it. So we'll see what we got to do here. Yeah, if you can see, they painted this line 2 minutes ago. And then this is what we've got happening. One crazy day, but relief is in sight.
That's how Texas plays.
Look at the wheels.
Yeah.
You can come closer.
That's freaky.
The black piece with the holes inside, that actually goes and sits on the ground, so this has a perfect ramp to drive over.
It's insane.
It's for the extremely low profile.
Wow. I'm
That-
glad
This
y'all
trailer
were-
was, I think, $350,000.
I don't doubt it.
I'm glad y'all were available. That's all I
Yeah.
can tell you.
Because this is the right way to do it. Because people get them damaged all the time by front towing them.
Well, and just the trailers, some people put them on trailers, and to clear the rear ends, they'll rip side skirts and whatnot.
Yep.
Like I said, you can see part of it right now going on. It's a little bit of a chore to get things lined up, but once it goes together, it's a slick little process.
So y'all do a lot of these?
Well, we have what's called the site, but it's a nuclear power plant test facilities outside of Idaho Falls.
Okay.
And they do all their employees. See, right now it's laying down, it'll lift up to make it flat on the deck.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
So, but we have a contract for the government site buses for all their employees.
Yep. So should I try to max the height of the air on the bus?
No, it shouldn't matter.
Shouldn't matter? Okay. Doing better. Yes. That's better. Huh? Yeah, and we need to get back because this could pop. Here, this way. Because that thing's dangerous. Yes.
real close over here.
Nope. He doesn't want to come this way though. Oh, he's going to take him back. So he can straighten him out. That's better. Nope, the other way. There.
Okay, go forward a little bit. Yep.
Yeah, they got it straight.
Okay, back up.
Not worried
And
about
we're
it right
sleeping
now.
in it tonight, so that's
are?
our house.
Oh yeah.
That's everything we own. That's
And we
why I'm
take it
kinda
back
going,
there.
"Woo,
We're
I've never
actually
seen-
sleeping in it.
I've
yeah.
never seen my house loaded on a flatbed before.
Well, what do you think?
These guys know what they're doing. But it's a little stressful to see your house loaded up on the back of a truck.
I think we've already told you, but we're
In the middle of Grand Teton National Park.
Yeah.
We were 3 hours from the nearest service center.
Yep, so
And
we
so-
still, once we get this loaded up, we still have a 3-hour drive to get to the service center. And of course, we're packing up in the Jeep, like we said earlier, and we're gonna follow the truck. And you know, hopefully things go smooth from here on out. I feel a lot better that it's on this particular type of trailer.
I feel like we
No.
have the A-team here.
Yeah, we've got the A-team that can carry those things that I can't even think about.
Well, and their trailer says it can carry a maximum of 50,000 pounds for every 10 feet. So I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we're good. So we're gonna still keep you in tune, and we'll keep videoing and just bring you along. Wow, I mean, when we said the journey is the destination, this is taking it to the extreme. That's for sure.
Okay, tires are off over here.
So once a mom, always a mom. Grandma Kay is babysitting Star in the Jeep behind Tom there. And she's calling to make sure that we know where we're going. Thanks, Mom.
Great big motorhome.
We're gonna pack up in the Jeep. We're about ready to roll, I guess.
We're within 5 minutes.
Okay.
Don't need to suck it in. There you go.
Kenyon and Mark to the rescue.
Yep, there we are.
Okay, so it's morning and we're in Idaho Falls, Idaho, and not exactly how we expected to start our first visit to Idaho and spend our first night so we could add our sticker to our map, but here we are. Let me put that on. And the record company made up for it. Man, they sent out their top crew. I think these guys were awesome. Thank you, Kenyon and Mark. We really appreciate y'all coming out again. And they sent like this transformer, unbelievable wrecker. I mean, we felt so safe with the RV on the back of that wrecker. It was unbelievable. And the 3-hour drive, we felt good about it.
And we obviously spent our first night in a truck stop.
Yes, we did.
That's the first time we've done a truck stop. They got us I know it doesn't seem like right now, but it was actually a very quiet corner right by the repair facility.
And they told us you got plenty of room to put out your slides and everything, and we did. And we were kind of tucked away.
Yep.
So it was quiet, and yeah, it was a good experience.
It was quiet till right at 7 o'clock this morning when one of the truck next to us fired up the engines. But that was our time to get up anyway so we can get this thing going. So
we got in, I guess, what, about 11:30 last night?
Yeah.
And they took great care of us. We really appreciate it.
They did.
And we're getting ready. We're zipping everything up so the RV can go in and get checked out and get its service done.
Yep, hopefully we get her fixed so we can get back on the road.
But it's a beautiful day. And check out this grassy patch that Star is loving. Grammy's walking Star.
Yeah.
This is the best grass Star's seen in probably a month or so.
She's enjoying this softness of the grass instead of the plains of those high weeds.
Yeah.
They feel good under her feet.
The parking lot here is a Pilot Flying J parking lot, and unfortunately by the time we got here the subway in there was closed, but luckily there was a Love's across the street and they had a McDonald's, so we had the dinner of champions, I guess, at McDonald's last night. But hey, believe me, it tasted good when we were all day long sitting in the rig waiting to get towed. So McDonald's came through too. Well, you can see we're in a motel room. This is the last place we expected to be. It's Sleep In Idaho Falls, Idaho, and this place has been awesome. We got lucky. They're good with Star, and they had great food. They had a dinner that we had last night with soup and salad, and this morning a full breakfast. But we had to be here because yesterday we thought we were at the 2-yard line getting our rig fixed, and unfortunately they were doing a firmware update on the engine and their computer crashed and wiped out our engine altogether as far as the firmware. So no brains for our engine, so they couldn't even get it out of the bay so we could stay in it last night, and they needed to order a part to re-upload all new firmware. So that's what we're waiting for this morning. Hopefully we have it this morning. It's Friday morning, so if they don't finish it today, we're not going to have our rigged for the weekend, but they say they're about 99% sure they're going to have us on the road today. We sure hope so. It is a warranty issue, so that's lucky. We got to say props to Tiffin that's stepping up because they're going to pay for the tow on this. And the tow, as you saw, it's significant. It's a big bill. Cummins is covering the engine stuff, but their warranty wasn't going to cover the tow. Tiffin stepped up and said, we'll get the tow, and we really appreciate it. I mean, that's one reason why we deal with quality companies like that. And so hopefully we get out today. We'll bring you up to date if we do, and or even if we don't, we'll bring you up to date. But we just wanted to show you this place was wonderful. Got to take a regular shower last night. That was pretty good. So things are looking up. So hopefully we can be out of here this afternoon. We'll update you.
Okay, so you've seen what was going on with us. We are back in the RV. This is Friday evening, so it was in the shop. We got there late Tuesday night, and they worked on it Wednesday, Thursday, and all day today.
Yeah, and if they didn't get it done by close of business today, we were going to have to stay the weekend. Luckily, the rest of the story is it went all the way to 5 o'clock and beyond, a little bit beyond. They stayed a little late. We still had a check engine light that, because after they put the new firmware in, there was a setting in there that they didn't know which setting they had to put.
They had to do some reprogramming.
And they had a drop-down menu of about 200 and some choices, and Cummins didn't know what it was. Tiffin had already closed, so we were trying to figure that out, or they were trying to figure it out. Luckily, at the last second,
After 5.
after 5, the technician got it done.
And we really appreciate him sticking with it.
Yeah.
Past when he would normally be going home.
That's huge, and so we were able to get out of there, but it didn't stop there. It was kind of crazy. So we're all excited. We're about ready to go, and Mom's holding on to Star so Stacy and I could pack things up. We had left a bunch of stuff in their conference room so we could have room to use our Jeep to go back and forth to the hotel. And the conference room was locked. Everybody was gone except for the manager and us, and the manager couldn't find the key. So we were there going, oh my gosh, don't tell me, we're going to get blocked by that. He was able to get a hold of somebody that told him where they put the keys. So finally he found the key. We got packed up, and right now we're sitting in a little RV park, I guess about an hour away.
Pocatello, Idaho.
Yep.
Yeah, Mom knows it. I didn't even know the name of the town. I was just driving. But we got here. Things are good. We're on the way. We're on the road again, headed back to Texas.
Yes. So we want to say thank you to everyone who helped us out there along the way, helped us get back on the road, stuck with it. It's never an easy process, and it was stressful.
It was, but it is part of the journey.
We also stayed on a truck stop lot.
We did. We did.
We had truck stop food and truck stop hospitality.
Yeah, we did. We sure did.
Thank you, truckers, for not hitting the RV while you were coming.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And Star got her first hotel stay.
Yeah, she did. And she did great.
She did great.
She did great. But if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
Make sure you've hit that subscribe button. We've got a ton more stuff from this trip coming up, and you want to be on board for that.
Yeah.
And until next time, y'all, we always appreciate you joining us. Make sure you leave us a comment so we can respond to you. We should be in cell service now, hopefully.
Yep, we will be, I think.
Thanks for joining us. Until next time, safe travels.
And happy camping.
And y'all come back now, you hear?
Bye.